You've tuned into Mirchi's Immigration Hour, brought to you by the NPZ Law Group, providing the best US and Canadian immigration legal services to clients worldwide. I'm Vijaya, and with me is David Knockman, founder and managing attorney of NPZ Law. Welcome, David. Namaste.
Namaste, Adab, Sat Sri Akal, and Kemcho to you, Vijaya, and to all the Radio Mirchi listeners.
Thank you, David. And question for you, what really are the benefits to applying and obtaining naturalization?
So that is a great question, and actually, I just want to point out that Snehal Batra is one of our naturalization gurus, and Snehal and I make presentations on a regular basis to the State of New Jersey Bar Association. Of course, all of our lawyers here are equipped to assist with naturalization matters, but and Snehal has actually done several pieces for Radio Mirchi in the past about naturalization, but I don't know that we've ever taken like the 20,000-foot view. And so a lot of people call us up and they say, even before you get to the point of like, what are the steps that we need to do for naturalization, they actually say to us, what are the benefits of being a naturalized citizen? So I'm just going to run through about 7 benefits that are available to individuals who become naturalized citizens. Of course, you have the right to vote. And of course, now we know that's super important. So having the right to vote. Also, there's unrestricted travel. Unlike individuals who are green card holders or non-immigrants, you have the ability to, and not only unrestricted travel, but also to live free in, in another country, so, and to possess potentially dual citizenship. You also, and we thought, I guess this was probably, very poignant in the past, you have protection against removal. However, now, the U.S. Department of Justice, and I believe we may have even announced this on a prior show, the U.S. Department of Justice is focusing on denaturalization. They've actually created a separate division within the Department of Justice focused on denaturalization. But anyone who's considering naturalization, don't fret. What this means is that they're looking for people who are committing fraud. So as long as you're honest and you give the information and you do everything properly, you don't have to worry too much about denaturalization. And I get a lot of questions about that. I think we all do. Also, you have the ability to sponsor relatives. And that's a super important, especially if you want to bring your family over. And a lot of families obviously look to bringing their relations over. It might take a long time, but it's definitely something that can be done. Also, being a U.S. citizen gives you access to federal jobs and benefits. So you have access to federal benefits, including Social Security and Medicare. Of course, we hope that those benefits will persist into the future. That remains to be seen. But as a U.S. citizen, you do have access to those benefits. Also, there's greater stability and security by knowing that you're a U.S. citizen. And a lot of people don't realize that when they travel abroad, they can also call the U.S. consulate or send an email to the U.S. consulate and let them know so that they have the protections in a foreign country of the U.S. consulate. Additionally, there's no requirement to renew or replace documents. So whereas with the green card, you have to be mindful of when that expires and to update it, or non-immigrant visas. But once you become a citizen, you don't have to worry about that. So those are some of the benefits, of course, to being a U.S. citizen. And we, of course, here at the NPZ Law Group are assisting many, many people with the naturalization application process lately.
Excellent. So the 7 golden benefits, of course, they're for you. And don't fret or fear when the NPZ Law Group is here for advice and guidance through the US and Canadian immigration law maze. Thank you for that, David. Really appreciate it. And of course, again, folks, language is not an issue. They speak your language. Get the help you need today and a discount on your consult when you mention Mirchi. Visit visaserve.com or call them at 201-670-0006. More very relevant and key pointers on immigration law with veteran NPZ Law Group attorneys coming up in just a bit. Stay with us, please, on Mirchi. It's hot.